Good morning, friends. It's Nancy, and I am back to do another hashtag ready set stash an open challenge that's been made by Meg at Chasing Retro. So one of the challenges, or one of the prompts for the challenge, was sewing ephemera. So I actually have a little box of things that I have intended to make into ephemera, and I thought maybe I would work on that today. I also have a stack of cards that I made. So I've layered the instructions from sewing patterns to make these cards. I have no idea what my intentions were, but maybe I can do something with them. So we'll see how far we get. The first thing I thought I would like to do is something with this needle, needle booklet. It's not really a book. I'll start by taking out the needle. Oh, that's just coming out sweet as anything. Just like that. And what I thought I would do is make like a little shaker by putting some plastic, like acetate film in the windows there. And then, well, let's just see what happens, okay? So let me see. So I have a little bit of acetate there in my box. And I'll cut a piece that's big enough. And a little bit of glitter glue. I think I hear the garbage truck outside. A little bit too much glue gushed out. Got squished over for some reason. I think I'm going to add a little bit of tape. Gosh, I'm having trouble here. It's a little bit too long, so it won't fold down. So, come on, Klutzy. You can do this. I think that's going to work. I'm going to glue this down. I just feel that these two layers of extra card back to back will help to give the depth that would be needed. Oh man. It's being jerky to me. Let's see. I need red, huh? Got some red sequins there. Actually, I might go with that instead. Just seeing if I've got like a flat charm. There's a little butterfly. I got some sewing charms. Might add one or two to the outside. Ooh, here's a charm that looks like a button. Safety pins. Find a teeny tiny one. Before I put those in, I think I'll glue this first. And because there's a little slot there, think I'll put a little piece of acetate there. So good idea. Having a lovely visit with Catherine this morning. Of course, I mean Catherine Brown Art. Our girly getaway is next weekend. Next week, I mean, not next weekend. Ick. Yeah, here we go. So this little charm has a rose. It's heart-shaped with a rose on it. And I'll use that little pin. And I think I'll take the little pearls out because they're going to be a little too thick. I like the little sequins. Oop. Okay. I didn't put the glue right in the right spot. Taking it apart again. Taking out the ones that got glued. Because I think I should have left it flat while it was drying rather than trying to shake it up, because a lot of the sequins went over to the edge and got stuck in the glue. So I don't want to put those ones back in. I haven't made one of these in years. course, I could use foam tape to really bring it up in height, but I mean, we're not going to literally be shaking it. All right, back in the jar. And we'll try again. Just I'm going to give everything a squish until it dries. Oh boy, that was something. Okay, guys, off you go. Off you go. Probably once that is dry, I will add this little pin cushion to it. I'll leave those out in case I want to use those. I have another one. It's really dirty though. See if I can erase some of the dirt off the front, and if I can't, then I'm not going to use it. That's better. Got a little gunky spot there in the middle. Some kind of dirt. Wow, that sequin was there. So I'm going to want to put some kind of a pattern paper in the back. Just looking what I have handy. Yeah, I think that'll do nicely. I go. And just draw a little line here. I can make it a little bigger. And then I'm going to glue it right in there. And I'm going to glue right over the hole because I will put a new hole in with a punch. I think I will put another little pin. Here's a little blue one I could use. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll go gold, they're flatter. Ooh, there's a little silver one that looks really skinny. If I can get it. There it be. And I have a miniature blue button here. Miniature buttons. Oh, and I got some teeny tiny little blue sequins too. Back in there, boys. Okay. Now, want it mostly in the area of the window. And I'm going to glue. Just like that. So I'll come back to those. How are we doing? Oh my goodness, that took forever to make those two things. Must have been maddening for you to watch. All right. Next up, I have some packaging in here. That's already been backed. And I thought maybe we make, ooh, that's pretty. I picked some good stuff there. I thought maybe we would cover the front of the packaging. All right, now I'm ready. So this will be the writing side. I'm going to put the pattern on the back, and I'll have to trim it down a bit. Glue stick is right in front of me. I want this to go straight. Alrighty. Now, go. Oh, I can leave it like that. I think I'm going to turn this upside down. Oop. What are you doing in there? Trim that down a bit. And trim the bottom a bit. Okay. Now, I'm going to cut some things from this page. And I cut that little girl, that little girl. I also want this title. I want this size. And these little labels. Just leaving a little frame around that. Give it a little gravitas. And then I will get my fussy cut scissors and fussy cut my little girls out and be right back. So this is how I think I'm going to do it. But I'm gonna make this tag first. Ugh. And I think I'm going to cut off the bottom because this is printed crooked and it offends me. Okay. This has got a little tear in it, so I'm going to be careful. There we are. I think I'll put the first toddler down. And then we'll do the second toddler. I used to go to school with a guy named Todd, and we used to call him Toddler. And I think I'll put it up there. And let's find the center. Right there-ish. Just wondering if I want to sew this. I think I do. I think I'm going to sew before I put that in. But in the meantime, let's do the same with another. Okay. There's some pencil marks on there. I think I like to try to erase them. This time I'm going to make a straight line. So it'll be easier for me to get it on straight. Perfect. Use my little tool here. That looks straight. Just going to take a whisker off. Make it a little shorter. It's almost 8 inches tall. That's kind of big for a journal. Maybe I'll take some more off the bottom. There we go. Oh, I've got this out. It'll be easier to find the center. Right about there. Now, this was the front. One little girl. I'm going to patch this with some paper and then try to cut out the price, the 35 cents, with a circle punch. But I'll have to let it dry before I try punching. Pretty raggedy. Have you seen the price of patterns recently? Whoa. It's not economical to sew anymore. Okay. See if we can get this centered. Ta-da! I think the rest is all superfluous, don't required. think I'm going to go like that. See if I can get it squared up just a little bit. Took a piece of ruler off. Okay, I'm gonna fussy cut these little girls. All right. A little bit of glue. With really, really old patterns, you have to be super careful because the paper will shred. This one isn't too bad. Little heads will come popping off. It's like, looks like she's teaching or something on, and that's the blackboard maybe. Have these little diagrams here. Let's make that a little shorter. Okay. So I have that one, and I made two more smaller ones. So I want to stitch around these. Let's take a look at how these guys are doing. So this one can be attached to the edge of a page like that. I think I might put a little an eyelet through there somewhere, or maybe even, not sure. All right, how are you doing? This one, for sure, I'm going to put an eyelet through there. What if I did a red one to go with the red around that little label? I think I like that. I'm just going to make a few adjustments. Now, put a little ribbon through there. So, I'm going to pause for a minute and get these sewn, pop some holes in the tops and put some ribbons through. And here is the first little shaker box. So it has this flap that I can glue, so I can glue this to the edge of a page if I like. This, oh, I forgot to say, I put a little eyelet and that pin cushion, attached it with a jump ring. This one I added a silver eyelet at the bottom and used a jump ring to attach this charm, and I decided to turn it into a altered paper clip so that it can be clipped to the top of a page. Whoop. Some big tags. This one I sewed some assorted purple buttons to. And then I forgot to show you this card. I attached some buttons to that. This little guy. And then the last one here has these gray buttons. So that's the sewing themed ephemera that I've made today. I hope you thought it was interesting, and you'll take a look in your box of sewing goodies and perhaps find something to create for your journals. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.